What would you say are the biggest risks or downsides that foreign entrepreneurs don't see before registering? Is there something that they take into consideration before even going to Georgia?
Yes. So, firstly, I would warn everyone that Georgia is not some very risky jurisdiction that something can go very, very wrong. So some underwater stones can explode or something. The only thing you should be aware of and be cautious about is that you have to, before registering any business and before starting the operation, you should have the clarity about the tax structure. That's the most important thing. And recently also let's say uh, some some changes in the work law. But even if you break something, if you have a mistake, Georgian tax regime or Georgian legal system is not here to kill you in a one way or another. It's just there might be fines, which is absolutely bearable. But of course, if you do the things right, if you do your homework, if you consult with tax experts, and if you have common sense, there is very, very little chances that you break something. And even if you break something, you won't be killed immediately, right? So, and not killed at all. So this is the good side. So the Georgian legal system is on a human side, the pro-entrepreneur side, and but we of course have some certain rules to comply, and if when these rules are being broken, there are fines and proceedings. So now about the hidden side. So most widespread mistakes is when they exceed this 500K gel, and they forgot that it's not anymore 1%, but it's 3. Or when they exceed this 500 in a second consecutive year, it's not anymore 3, but they lose the small business status and they're susceptible of paying 20%. The next widespread mistake is that when they exceed the VAT threshold, which appears even below 500K, but when you have trades with the domestic company. So, as I told you, VAT is been lifted when you traded most of the services with foreigners, when you export services or goods. But this is always the case for trading for the Georgian company. So let's imagine you came here, you live here, you have the individual entrepreneur, and you work for the Georgian company. In this case, the threshold of untaxed 1% untaxed profit is 100K, because everything which you sell within the territory of Georgia is being VAT taxed after 100K lari. So 100 is lari. So that's also the third most widespread mistakes.